Well, many historic houses of worship are facing challenges like lack of funding and threats of demolition. Preserving Black churches, a new $20 million initiative under the National Trust for Historic Preservation, is working to support them. Rebecca Butcher shows us how Black churches in Memphis are pivotal to the community and resources are greatly needed.
A new roof, new masonry, and new stained glass windows are part of the construction for the historic Claiborne Temple.
But once we're done with this phase, we still have a broken inside, right, that we still need to get fixed. And so funds like this from the trust mean that we can continue our work of preservation.
Historic Claiborne Temple Executive Director Anasa Troutman says a $20 million national grant fund for Black churches across the U.S. will help preserve and protect Black houses of worship. The Lilly Endowment gave the money to the African American Cultural Heritage Action Fund, which is under the National Trust for Historic Preservation.
Over the next 3 years, we will look to award grants to churches across the country. And then we'll also have some very targeted programs. We're going to work specifically with churches that are associated with the civil rights movement in Alabama, as well as churches that are instrumental in the civil rights and social justice.
The other thing I think is really important to say, and that I love about this grant, is that the partnership between Lilly, right, and their understanding that like we need to support this work, but their acknowledgement that they were not the people to make the choices about where the money goes.
For Black people, worship houses have been a place where neighbors could walk to church on Sundays and Wednesdays with their families weekly.
If you are thinking about restoring a building without thinking about restoring the community that made that building significant, then I feel like the work is only half done. Back when these churches were opened, they were the heartbeat of a community.
And at Claiborne Temple, where sanitation workers made protest signs in the basement in 1968.
We can still lean on the leadership of King and the ideas that he was forming as he was entering the end of his life, because that history literally lives in the DNA of Claiborne Temple. And if we can get it back open and bring it back to the people, then we can not just celebrate the past, we actually can create the future.
A future where the Black church can still serve as an anchor in the community. In Memphis, I'm Rebecca Butcher.